Welcome to Module 2, Ideation and Opportunity Recognition. In this exciting module, we'll get into the crucial first steps of the entrepreneurial process, how to generate those initial sparks of business ideas, and how to identify genuine opportunities within the market. So, where do those breakthrough business ideas come from? There are numerous techniques you can use to stimulate your creativity and generate potential ventures. Brainstorming, where you freely generate ideas without any initial judgment, is a classic starting point. Mind mapping helps you visually organize your thoughts and explore the connections between different concepts. Looking for everyday problems and thinking about how to solve them can uncover valuable opportunities. Paying attention to emerging trends can help you anticipate future needs. Don't underestimate the power of combining existing ideas in novel ways. And finally, your own personal experiences, skills, and passions can often be a rich source of inspiration. Generating ideas is only the first step. To identify truly viable business opportunities, you need to look for market gaps and understand your potential customers' pain points. What are people currently struggling with? Are there unmet needs that no existing solution effectively addresses? Think about inefficiencies in current processes. Are things too slow, too expensive, or simply too frustrating? Pay close attention to emerging trends, as these can often create entirely new needs and opportunities. And don't overlook the valuable insights you can gain from listening to customer complaints about existing products and services. Once you have a pool of potential business ideas, it's crucial to critically evaluate their feasibility before investing significant time and effort. Ask yourself some tough questions. Is there actually a real need or desire for this idea in the market? Is the potential customer base large enough to sustain a business? Can you realistically develop and deliver your product or service with the resources you have or can access? Is the idea financially sound? Can it generate enough revenue to be profitable? And finally, do you possess the necessary skills, knowledge, and passion to bring this idea to life, or are you willing and able to acquire them? Now it's time to put these ideation and evaluation techniques into practice. We're going to do a short workshop. First, take the next 5 minutes for an individual brainstorming session. Your goal is to generate at least 10 potential business ideas. Feel free and just write down anything that comes to mind based on your interests, skills, problems you see, or trends you've noticed. Once you have your list, spend the next 10 minutes doing an initial feasibility check. For each idea, briefly consider if there's a market need and your initial thoughts on whether it's even possible to pursue. Mark your top 3 to 5 most promising ideas. Finally, in the last 15 minutes, focus on refining your top ideas. For each one, ask, what specific problem does it solve? Who is the ideal customer? What makes it unique? Jot down some more detailed notes. Take your time with this process. The ideas you explore here will be the foundation for much of what we do in this course. That concludes Module 2 on Ideation and Opportunity Recognition. We've covered a range of techniques for sparking new business ideas, how to identify those crucial market gaps and customer pain points, and the important questions to ask when evaluating whether an idea has potential. You've also had a chance to put these concepts into practice with our Brainstorming Workshop. Your next step is to continue nurturing and refining the ideas you've started to develop. In our next module, we'll move on to the critical stage of market research and validation, where we'll learn how to test and validate your ideas in the real world. I look forward to guiding you through that process.